Hey there, sweetness, how goes it? I do hope that it goes well. Quick name of the game: if there's anything that's connective to this collective, that's beautiful, and I invite you to take it with you. If, however, nothing here resonates, that's all right. You just leave it right where you found it. It's probably a piece of information that was meant for somebody else in the collective. You should never take something off the table, or in general, that does not belong to you. Keep in mind that time may be fluid as well as energy, and let's get into it, shall we? Ah, yes. Yes, we shall. What are we getting into? Zodiac messages. We're going to do 3 cards for each sign. I'm going to do my best to go back through and timestamp unless there's anyone cool enough in the crowd to do so for the tribe. All right. Spirit of love, truth, grace, and guidance. Spirit of healing. Spirit of breath. Please guide these messages. Guide myself and this collective. Guide us always, in all ways. Thank you. Welcome home, homies. All right, we are going to start with Ophiuchus. And I'm just kidding, we're probably going to do an all signs collective general message at the end. All right. Ophiuchus. Water and fire. Your key word, Ophiuchus, adaptable. For any not sure of Ophiuchus's birth time frame, it's November 30th to December 18th. Okay? Ophiuchus. Excuse me. Are you ready? There's a lot in your energy about vitality and timing, Ophiuchus. Vitality and timing. If you're feeling distant, connect with spirit. Connect with your higher power. Connect with your higher self, your highest good. You're having an awakening. And it's for purpose of rebirth and renewal. These just, I was already shuffling these before the video, but I'm going to give them just another good one right on the camera. And as I said, we're going to take 3 cards for each sign. I'm going with, I believe this was called the Quick and Easy Tarot. I just really like it. Nine of Swords in the reverse, Queen of Wands in the reverse, to the Four of Wands in the reverse. Your priorities are dangerously out of balance, even though things appear to be going well. Scandal, loss of innocence. You enter a world where people play for keeps, not for the weak or cautious. You stay on a self-destructive path, even though you know that it is clearly the wrong thing to do. You cause your own pain. This Queen of Wands in the reverse indicates a woman over 30, cool, frosty demeanor, classically attractive but aloof, plays games with men's feelings. This person will be unfaithful, naturally thin and attractive without effort, self-absorbed and selfish, not interested in career advancement, works because she has to, controlling, manipulative, and vindictive. Four of Wands in the reverse. Wishing won't make it so. You won't be able to overcome the constraints of reality. Deal with situations as they are. not as you want them to be. Boredom, entering a monotonous period in life with few opportunities for escape. Projects or work do not produce the financial gain that was expected. Financial setback and disappointment. Man, Ophiuchus, let's talk about it. I'm getting a lot. Remember, we started with timing and vitality. I'm getting a lot about spending a lot of time on a self-destructive path, knowing clearly that you shouldn't be on that path, knowing clearly that it's bringing you not only pain, but it's bringing you dangerously out of balance with yourself, which leaves you dangerously out of balance in your connection to spirit. Feeling distant, feeling out of balance, connect with spirit. This Queen of Wands in the reverse, what I'm getting here, take care to steer clear of self-absorbed and selfish energy in any shape or form. And this Four of Wands in the reverse, I'm seeing here this part where it says, deal with situations as they are, not as you want them to be. Our card of the day, I believe today, because I do the daily theme, the card of the day, truth be told, I'm pretty sure today it was the theme of the day, card of the day. The title is Solutions, because on a completely different card in this deck, I had a Freudian slip. And instead of saying situations, I said solutions. There may be something in that short for you. I'm sure there is. What it is, it's up to you to find out. Last but not least, there's just a powerful overtone here. And I say it all the time. Don't shirk the work. Inner, outer, light work, shadow work, work. Don't shirk the work. And don't accept that sort of energy from others either. Okay? Okay. I thank you, Ophiuchus. I do invite you to stick around for the all signs at the end if you'd like. The timer is 8:33. At 8:33, we move on to Aries. Or 8:40 now. I am awful at this. Or I've thus far done an awful job at the timekeeping. I'm working on it. Okay. Time stamping. Aries, welcome home, homies. Your word for the day, passionate. Passionate. And for any wondering, Aries is a fire sign born between March 21st and April 19th. Are you ready for your kickoff messages, Aries? Somebody's in those feelings. Somebody's removing all masks. Someone's in an energy of produce, pause, produce, pause, produce, pause, and so on. Aries, your courage is raw. And two key statements. One is just one word, one is two. All right. Prayer, Aries. And then you have in power in the corner. Let your prayer be in power. I like that. All right, 3 cards for Aries. You guys have the Page of Cups in the reverse, the 10 of Cups in the reverse, 2, the Tower. This Page of Cups in the reverse signifies a male under 30, cool, unemotional nature. A sensuous person who stresses the physical side of life, worldly and jaded. Life holds no surprises for this person. Attractive and well-dressed, he might deceive you and is not as he appears. Do not trust this man with your heart. He will break it. And every once in a while, I will channel some words of my own right onto the card. This is one of them. One of them's a line from That 70s Show, the dad, Red Foreman. He's shaking Eric's hand, and he's like, that handshake needs work, son. And he's like, he said something to the effect, like, what are you, a fish with no spine? Your handshake needs work or something, because Eric was just flailing around. That's what I had seen in this picture. Somebody's like, your handshake needs work, son. But it's like, well, it's not even a handshake. You're holding a fucking cup that I'm in. Like, what do you expect from me? I am a fish. And then there's something about pucker up, buttercup. And somebody likes to play go fish. Or it's time to play go fish. I don't know. You guys take what you can get from these. Betrayal by someone close. This is that 10 of Cups in the reverse. Guilt, loss of friendship, lost love, envy of others, restlessness and repressed anger, criminal acts. You cheat someone out of money, loss of home or possessions. I'm going to say right now, I feel like that is a cautionary tale, or, oh, homie, please let it be. All right. Let that be a cautionary tale. At this time, just keep your prayer in power. Also, keep karma and dharma in mind. What kind of, spiritual coin are you out there collecting? Negative, positive, karma, dharma, whatever it is, you're going to get served it, So that's a call. Be cautious, Aries. Don't cheat anyone out of anything, because what goes around comes back around. Also, I'm getting from that, if you know that you're around people that are in those sorts of energy, they're distrustful, distasteful, don't stay around. Don't keep yourself in those kinds of circles, Your friendship group says a lot about who you are. Be careful. And I'd like to say sometimes when icky, mucky energy comes up in the cards, it's literally just to warn against doing things that are icky and mucky. It's not to say that it's going to happen. It has to happen that way. No. It's to give you a chance, to be like, oh, this could happen. What else could happen? All right. The Tower. Long-held beliefs and ideas are challenged. Overall chaos, sudden crisis and misery, natural disasters. We've had a whole lot of those, like globally lately, these natural disasters. Grief over a broken relationship. All aspects of your life are open to disaster. Take action. Trouble will end only after you get rid of something or someone. Later, you will realize that these changes, though they may seem big and scary, like most towers do, they're for the best. I like it. All right. And at 15:31, we are on to Leo. Leo, welcome home, homies. Leo, you're in guiding light energy. Dude, I like that. You are in your guiding light energy. For any curious, Leo is a fire sign born between July 23rd and August 22nd. All right, here's your kickoff messages. I'm going to show you, and I'm going to read them. Kickoff messages for Leo. Personal development is in your energy. There's a lot here about designing and redesigning your own life. Be cautious not to be overcommitted to things at this time. And 2 keywords jumping right out for you today, Leo: cycles and contracts. Cycles and contracts. I need to move these to here. All right, 3 cards for Leo. 9 of Pentacles, 7 of Swords in the reverse, the Hermit in the reverse. This 9 of Pentacles. Money and possessions are safe if you are cautious and disciplined. Watch out for your financial interests. Rely on your own instincts and research. Do not trust financial advisors. You come into a large sum of money. Possible inheritance or lottery winnings. Investments pay off. I'm getting working smart. Still hard, but not too hard. I like that. 9 of Pentacles energy is beautiful to me. Excuse me. 7 of Swords in the reverse says you will question your own actions or judgment. Your confidence will be shaken by coming events. Arguments and opposition to your plans are encountered. Responsibilities weigh heavy on your mind. A price will be paid for facing up to your responsibilities and keeping your word. You will experience a loss that cannot be avoided. Although there's nothing here that makes me feel like it's not worth it, whatever it is. And the Hermit in the reverse. Distrust of others. You refuse to listen to others' advice. This short-sightedness may be your undoing. Dwelling on the past is holding you back from progress. Rushing to decisions creates most of your problems. That's what I'm getting here with this. Be cautious not to be overcommitted at this time, especially something to do with contracts, especially personal development, designing your life. Rushing to decisions creates most of your problems. If you keep doing what you have always done, the results will be the same. Here's a piece of advice. Rely on others and trust their judgment. Maybe not when it comes to your financial, but aside from that. All right. And at 1937, we move on to Sagittarius. Welcome home, homies. 3 cards for Saggy. Although your kickoff messages. A key word for your energy today, bright. Bright, Sagittarius. For any curious, Sagittarius is a fire sign, born between 11:22 and 12:21. All right, Saggy, here's your kickoff messages. Fertility of possibility, and most especially desiring a fertility of possibility. Be optimistic while manifesting. Chase goals, not pipe dreams. And a keyword jumping out is exercise. With that, exercise coming right under the goals, chase your goals. It made me think of the vision board, dream board exercises, not quite like the physical education exercise or anything, but dream boards, vision boards for your goals. All right, 3 cards for Saggy. Saggy, you have the Fool in the reverse. You have the 8 of Cups. And you have the 2 of Wands in the reverse. The Fool in the reverse says, you're childlike in some ways. You still have much to learn. Worry and fear blocks positive action. Don't submit to others' rules and demands of conformity. You do not recognize the danger you're in. You are close to ruin with crazy decisions, reckless actions, and foolish choices. I just started hearing especially regarding the home, Not sure what that's about. Your ideas are not sound and may lead to catastrophe. So there's a caution. Meditate. Think. 8 of Cups says, disappointment, dissatisfaction, tired of the current situation. You have a bad attitude. Take action. Leave your current relationship or job. Indicates travel or relocation. Look elsewhere for happiness. Make dramatic changes in your life. Carry through with plans. And I like to caution all. I'm reading some words off a card, this take action, leave your current relationship or job. You discern that yourselves, guys. I'm not telling you to do that. I'm not, I am reading a card. I am doing that. But I see it as it gives you a chance to, if you have a current relationship, you have a current job, and that comes across to you and you're like, I know. Well, then that may be your signifier that it may just be time to listen. But if it comes across and you're like, what the hell are you saying? I love the relationship I'm in. I love the person I'm with. I love my job. I love what I do. What the hell? Then let that reinforce that you love what you do and who you're with. You're welcome. Thank you for being here. These words, these cards, these energies, these feelings, these vibrations, they give us chances, the opportunity, the fertility of opportunity to expand our minds and our thought processes. Awesome. And last but not least, the 2 of Wands in the reverse. A good beginning turns against you. Bad luck, your dream is doomed. It is lost in a crowded marketplace or not well received. Ideas were not original enough or the timing was off. Bad initial planning is to blame. Again, to me, I'd look at that and I'd be like, all right, what can I do to make sure that a good beginning doesn't turn against me? I'm going to talk to Spirit and ask for blessings versus luck. I'm going to look at the karma that I've accrued or the dharma that I've built up. I'm going to look at these ideas that were maybe not original enough And I'm going to see what can I do to make them more original. If there was some sort of timing that may have been off, what about the timing was off? What would be a better time? You know? If bad initial planning is to blame, then initially, how can I come at it differently? And then you already have a jump start on changing the energy, on being in charge of your future. All right. Thank you, Sagittarius. At 2533, we move on to Capricorn. 2533, Cap. All right. Capricorn, your first and foremost word for the day, goals. Goals. For any curious, Capricorns are earth signs born between 1222 and 119. Your kickoff messages. I'm going to need a sip of coffee. But first and foremost, it's okay to be curious, Capricorn. Right? All right, Capricorn, it's okay to be curious. Someone's noticing the details, the small details, the big details. Bonding is important at this time. And we have a lot of deep visionaries in the Capricorn energy. 2 keywords for you: focus, intention. Focus your intention. These are cool, like little emojis moving on the screen over there, I think. That was neat. Never seen that before. All right. 3 cards for Capricorn. I was going to put that up there. Capricorn, as soon as I said your sign, I could feel your energy is like a I want to say like a pinball energy, just like excited. I'm not sure what that is. The High Priestess. Yeah. All right. The High Priestess. 6 of Cups in the reverse. 6 of Pentacles in the reverse. All right. Let's take a hit and talk it out, Capricorn. Inner peace and strength. You will be preoccupied. A passive reaction is best. Let others overreact while you remain calm and sure of the outcome. The answers to all your questions are already inside you. Tap into your gut feelings. A mysterious and desirable, yet unattainable woman may enter your life. Hey, cheers. You lose sight of the future by dwelling on the past. Pain and difficulty do not disappear right away. Emotional upset continues. You're not taking responsibility for your emotions. Self-control is necessary now. Inheritance or gift possible. Large sum of money affects your mood. I like to caution. If money is what it takes to change your mood, well, you're going to have to work double time to make sure it's always coming in, then won't you? Otherwise, relax a little. Find other ways to find happiness, or to let happiness find you. 6 of Pentacles in the reverse. Limits on your income show no signs of improvement. Bad debts and missed payments. You are out of control financially. Passed over for raise or bonus. Money is lost due to lack of knowledge. Bad time to invest. No support for your business or financial plans. Slander or gossip about you circulates. All right, Capricorn, I'm just going to give the same sort of advice that I, gave the other signs. Personally, I would take any negativity in here and look at it through a fine scope and say, how can I make sure that money isn't affecting my mood so much that it's affecting my whole life? Changing the colors of my aura. Like, phew. What could I do to make sure that I don't have some sort of lack of knowledge and lose my money because of it? Again, connect with spirit, connect with your higher self, your spirit guides, seek, and ye shall find. All right. Taurus at 31. Taurus, your first set of words. Best of life. The best of life. That gives me, gotta have the best that life has to offer energy. For any curious, Taurus is earth sign, born between 4:20 and 5:20. And your kickoff messages, Taurus. There's something about redesigning from the core outward. Learning to radiate love and grace. Shine bright, spread light. Some keywords: divine connection and destiny. Nice. Divine connection and destiny. Three cards for Taurus. The Hierophant. Dude. Showing up for yourself, huh? Showing up for your reading, Taurus. Well suited for a career in education, medicine, or religion. Increased knowledge, education, and skills. Spiritual growth. Teamwork necessary for job contentment. That one's popping out at me. Like, all these letters are the same size, but that sentence seems 5 million times bigger font, It's not, but it feels it. Teamwork necessary for job contentment. Bend to authority and do what is expected of you. Watch out for ethical conflicts. Choose the moral path. Your need for social approval affects your decisions. That came up in the live last night a lot. There was so much about that. Desperately seeking approval. Desperately seeking approval. I can't even remember the title of that live, but it was energy that I needed to clear right off the mat immediately. All right. My suggestion: steer clear of that crap. Inward, outward, all around. All right, card 2 for Taurus, King of Cups in the reverse, indicates a male over 40, a secretive, elusive man who is plotting against you. Openly bigoted and narrow-minded, this man holds a grudge. He may be involved. I was just getting something about like father figure energy. I don't know what that's about. Openly bigoted and narrow-minded, this man holds a grudge. He may be involved in a difficult moral decision. You may lose your virtue, innocence, or money through this man. Do not trust him with your heart or possessions. Moral decision. Yeah. Choose, and the Hierophant right here. Like, pay close attention at this time. Spirit's trying to say something important, okay? Choose the moral path. Watch out for ethical conflicts. Choose the moral path. Your need for social approval affects your decisions. Boom. Do not trust him with your heart or possessions. He may be involved in a difficult moral decision. Okay? Just careful. Last but not least, Queen of Cups in the reverse. Yikes. I feel like we have at least one Taurus out there that just had a real shitty set of parents and needs to stay away from them in that process of reparenting the self. And that's what that recreation inward is, you know. I commend, because this, I don't like it. Aside from that, Queen of Cups in the reverse signifies a selfish, destructive woman who seeks to manipulate and control you. She has unpredictable reactions, is cruel and seeks revenge, perverse, twisted, crafty, and dishonest, immoral. She uses people and then discards them. Do not trust her, Taurus. This pair of frickin' yuppos. No. Just no. No. At 36, we're on to Virgo. Virgo, your first message. You're honing your skills right now. Honing your skills, honing your craft. For any curious, Virgo is an earth sign born between 8:23 and 9:22. Virgo, your kickoff messages. Somebody's learning how to advocate for themselves, learning how to advocate for yourself. You are capable of all you set your mind to. Reevaluate relationships at this time. Don't hold yourself hostage. Some keywords: fast pace, emotional shift. Three cards for Virgo. Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. Opinionated woman, volatile, changing moods, narrow-minded and bigoted, unforgiving attitude towards those she looks down upon, takes without giving, gives only when something is to be gained. She has a strictly materialistic outlook on life. Be suspicious of this woman. All should be, I'd say. Justice, the card of personal integrity and fairness. Take responsibility for your own actions. Every action you take will have an effect. Be decisive. Move forward. Contracts, agreements, and legal disputes are resolved in your favor, Virgo. If you've been wronged, justice is assured. Fast-paced emotional shift. Last but not least, strength in the reverse. You are tempted to abuse power and take immoral actions. You are your own worst enemy. Ooh, I just started hearing Jelly Roll. My only enemy is me. Jelly Roll and Struggle Jennings. You have a weak character and pessimistic attitude. Lack of courage causes lost opportunities. Personality flaws cause disaster in both love and business. Angry outbursts and lost composure compromises your reputation. Beware of a selfish woman, Virgo. Dude, again, there is a whole lot of cautionary tales right there. To me, this feels like, especially if and when the universe wants to serve you some justice, all right, wants to do something good for you, maybe because you got yourself out of some fucking ratchet energy, all right, we're able to pull your head out of wherever it was and screw it back on straightforward. Something happened, and I feel like it's something to do with a relationship, something to do with some kind of woman. And it changed something about this relationship, changing the way that you see yourself. Okay? And you overcame. There was something, I feel like, connection, strong connection to ancestors, spirit team, spirit universe, strong connection. Because of that connection, things will just come right at you, like when things start going right, then everything wants to go wrong too. And it's like if you're given power because that's what's fair, and because of your personal integrity, don't be tempted to abuse that power. If a lack of courage causes lost opportunities, where can you have more courage? This angry outburst and lost composure, beware of a selfish woman, makes me think some sort of selfish woman may poke the bear and make you angry. And you have to be very careful of what your reaction is, because you're the one being judged. You're the one being quizzed, given the exam by the universe. I have to grab my laptop charger. It's actually starting to die. We don't want that. One moment, please. That may be something you can take a little bit of a message from too, Virgo. Time to recharge. Plug in. Talk to spirit. Source, Talk to the source of the power given and ask how best to use it. And if you can't trust yourself to do so, then fucking think harder. Or start thinking with the heart and not the mind or other parts of the body, because whatever this is, it feels like a whole lot of getting stuck in some chick sand, dick sand. Just don't do it. All right. On to the next. At 42:37, we move to Gemini. And I move on to a sip of coffee. For any curious, Gemini is an air sign born between 5:21 and 6:20. Gemini, your first word, compassion. And your kickoff messages. Being open to changes. Something about being ripe and ready. I just started seeing very ripe red raspberries. Ooh, juicy. Something about playful spirit. Credit where credit is due. And some keywords. Wildfire, fantasy, sharing. Try to get it where you guys can see it without glares. Oh my goodness. I love it when they connect. That's really all I can ask for, is that they reach who they need to, how they need to. Ooh, Gemini Wheel of Fortune represents the ever-changing cycles of life, both good and bad. Your luck is turning, and a new phase of life is beginning, so make sure you're open to changes. Period of personal growth and extreme change. Success after failure. Destiny and fate will allow you very little control over coming events. All you can do is go with the flow. There is the promise of a better future. The World. Whew, 2 major arcana in a row. You will enter a period of great happiness and positive events. The pieces fall into place. Goals are achieved. Unexpected sum of money comes your way. Travel or vacation. Possible change of residence or job. Sense of fulfillment and inner peace from helping the less fortunate. Whatever you give will be returned to you many times over, Gemini. Back to that sharing. Sharing is caring. When it comes to you like a wildfire, share it like a wildfire too. You know? The good. Oh. King of Wands denotes a handsome, charismatic, and bold man over 40 who has a commanding presence and strong convictions. Strong leadership skills. Attracts attention wherever he goes. Takes action and gets results. An innovative, creative man who is open to new concepts. Open to changes. We pray for all the lost. I do. 4613 on to Libra. Oh. All right. For any curious, Libra is an air sign, 923 to 1022. First word, charming. And your kickoff messages. Experience has brought you to a sense of doubt. Don't be scared to get yourself out there. Someone's a star speaker, an MVP. Don't fear asking for help if you need to. A key message, someone needs to know they're doing good work. You're welcome. I just like to be a vessel. All right, 3 cards. 7 of Cups. Indicates a need for structure and discipline in your life. You are not seeing things clearly. Clouded judgment. You may be misinterpreting reality. Wishing for something doesn't make it happen. Risky ventures will fail. Risky ventures will fail. There are many more options open to you than you recognize. Possible religious, psychic, or unexplainable event. Queen of Swords in the reverse. Female, a perfectionist, conceals her true emotions. Vicious gossip, betrayal, not a true friend. Says what she thinks people want to hear. She is envious of you. Do not trust this woman. She causes problems for you, Libra. Yeah, fucking right. And last but not least, 3 of Cups. Good harvest, abundance, an active period marked by fun and successful relationships. A new understanding of what makes you happy. You feel energized and in high spirits. Strong friendships are very important at this time. Strong sense of community. Team spirit at work and in leisure activities. Popularity. Invitations to social events. Dude, when it says this, you feel energized and in high spirits. Maybe a Libra came into the message back when I said, I just got this really energized feeling. I said it. I felt like a pinball. I can't remember which I said it for, but maybe, that's, Libra is connected to that too. Maybe not. But moving on. 4937, we move on to Aquarius. Aquarius, your first message, out of the box. Out of the box. And there's hearts around this. It makes me think your heart's coming out of the box. That makes me think like collector's edition things, like been saved for a long, long time and it's finally coming out of the package to be loved. For any curious, Aquarius is born 120 to 218 and is an air sign. Your kickoff messages, Aquarius: unwavering faith, helping others, conflict resolution, and a couple keywords, something about address and people. Maybe something about addressing people. 3 cards for Aquarius. The Sun. Your personal magnetism is high. Success and good health, high self-esteem and confidence in love and career, improved physical condition and overall energy level. Mental alertness, optimism and happiness, a period of contentment and joy. Doubtful ventures now have a great future. Education or study will be successfully completed. Oh my goodness. Ace of Swords in the reverse. Lack of concentration and inability to think clearly. Your mind is racing with too many thoughts. Distraction, intellectual rut, lack of insight, obstacles. You need to simplify your life. Unable to find work that makes you happy. Frequent job changes. Taking shortcuts or cheating someone will have a negative effect on your reputation. My suggestion, don't do that. Last but not least, Page of Wands in the reverse. Signifies male under 30, stable but boring personality, inadequate social skills, low self-esteem and repressed anger, dominates others and seeks to control them, blows things out of proportion, overreacts, unrealistic about money, better at spending it than earning it, thinks the world owes him a living, poor work ethic. Yee. I mean, take every and any bit you can from that if you care to. What I'd say is don't let that energy inward or outward, Aquarius. I wouldn't around me. All right. Pisces. Pisces at 5247. Pisces is a water sign born between 219 and 320 for any curious. All right. Pisces, your first word is dreamer. You're in dreamer energy. Your kickoff messages. Looking closely at things. Only playing healthy games. Never just assume. Some keywords: avoid distractions and creation. Three cards for Pisces. 10 of Swords in the reverse. You're not facing problems. They won't go away on their own. You will need courage to overcome them. A long period of trouble and suffering ends with courage and hard work. Stagnation, you're in an intellectual rut. Open yourself to new ideas. Look for ways to stretch your imagination. The answer to the problem is inside you, Pisces. Knight of Swords. A man under 40 is about to enter your life. Conceals his emotions, has a military demeanor, disciplined, supremely confident, has courage and a good heart, responsible, shrewd, and alert. Planner, engineer, designer, builder, or architect. That felt such just peaceful and healthy energy right there. And card 3, the Star, the card of inspiration, insight, and hope. Dreams for the future will come true. Contact with someone who will dramatically change your life. Strong love between two people. Entering a period of serenity and satisfaction. Enjoy this calm period. Emotional needs are filled. Share your good fortune. On to Cancer at 5530. Cancers, for any curious, are a water sign born between June 21st and July 22nd. Cancer, your top word for the day, intuition. And your kickoff messages, balanced approach, integrating work and life, goals into action, epiphanies and optimism. And a couple of keywords, fluidity and favorability. With that favorable fluid I'm getting, drink lots of water today, Cancer. Drink lots of water. Favorable fluid. Also getting something about having a very powerful bloodline. Fated for something. All right, 3 cards for Cancer. Oh, I said it over here. 5 of Swords. Put self-interest and self-preservation first. You can't be of use to anyone else if you don't look out for yourself. Conflict and hostility defeat and destroy important projects. The outcome may seem unfair. This difficult time will provide insight and growth. Possible illegal or immoral conduct. Public shame and dishonor. I don't know why I'm getting that this is something that's like, I felt like that was past energy for a moment. Oh, goodness. We had go fish energy in the beginning of the video. Second card, 7 of Wands in the reverse. Be decisive, Cancer. Confusion will be your greatest enemy. You give in to the demands of others. You let others make decisions for you that are not in your best interest because you're afraid to challenge their authority. You'll live with the regrets of this action for a long time if you let it take place. Cover all the bases and give yourself several options. That right there is a whole lot of cautionary energy. Card number 3, 8 of Swords. You are overwhelmed by problems and personal issues, domination, restriction, forced into living by others' rules. You feel trapped and think there's no way out. Your own fear, indecision, or priorities may be causing this. Solutions do exist. The answers require clear thinking and compromise. I can't even get to the end of this card before immediately. Awesome. I'm drawn back to because it says, overwhelmed, domination, restriction, forced into living by others' rules. You feel trapped and think there's no way out. Your own fear, indecision, or priorities may be causing this. And the card before that, your first bit of information. Be decisive, Cancer. Be decisive. Make your own decisions. You are the captain of your own ship. You're in charge of your future. You do your best and pray for the rest. All right? All right. And on to Scorpio at 5929. Oh, and that's our last sign. Scorpios, for any curious, are born between 1023 and 1121. They're water signs. Scorpio, your first word, powerful. Powerful. I'm going to take a sip of coffee, hit this bowl, and we'll get you your kickoff messages. Actually, I'll give you one first. Golden opportunities to change. Scorpios, you're being given golden opportunities to change. Something about changed approaches. Awesome. I'm doing an all signs after Scorpio, actually. Changed approaches, new directions, support, advancement, and guidance. Couple keywords, invitations and complex. I just got something about invited to a complex. Okay, 3 cards for Scorpio. King of Swords. Man over 40 usually conceals his emotions, doesn't make small talk. Sharp intellect, analytical and organized, abrupt and judgmental. Natural leadership abilities, highly ethical, speaks with authority. Good instincts and common sense. Great ideas, high moral standards. Cheers. That right there makes me feel like this is an energy that you're being called, invited to change into. Take the approach of this King of Swords. And in doing that can bring you to new directions. King of Pentacles indicates a man over 40, consummate deal maker and risk taker, smooth talker. 2 kings in a row. Boom, boom. Somebody's working on their Emperor energy. Smooth talker, sophisticated and successful, gives generously, devoted to civic, religious, or philanthropic activities, affectionate, hardworking, chases the trappings of success, including expensive cars, a nice home, toys, and nice clothing. Oh man. Last but not least, 5 of Pentacles in the reverse, a break in a downward spiral of events. New job, but it probably isn't permanent. Money affairs regain some balance only after very serious problems. Temporary financial gain only to lose again. Friends may be insincere. Family and friends have helped all they can. Someone who is in a similar situation will offer assistance. I'm getting make use of each other, but don't abuse each other. All right. I like it. 103.27. We're going on to the collective message. Actually, we'll say, 103.33. All right. We'll grab 3 cards from this same deck, and then I'll grab you guys 3 like channeled message cards or something. The Empress. Boom. Collective. Here's your sign. Here's your messages. Oh, goodness. Confident, I say. Confident is great. Cocky, maybe not so much. Use caution. The Empress. Collective. Creativity, personal growth, and self-development. Success brings freedom, material comfort, security, and protection. Wealth may separate you from your roots and sense of self. You spend too much time indoors. Get out more. Sexual pleasure, fertility, excellent physical condition and health, loving relationship between mother and child. Empress energy. Love you too. And this for you guys. I love this for you guys. Card 2, Five of Wands in the reverse. Someone will try to cheat you, even use illegal means to take something from you. Do not trust anyone with sensitive information or financial accounts. Watch out for deceitful, dishonest people at this time, collective. Do not underestimate your opponents. They are powerful. Beware. You may not see it coming until it's too late. Right there, I say, ask for sight, for foresight and protection. And be kind to yourself. Don't be offensive humans. Last one, Four of Cups. You become increasingly dissatisfied with a focus on material possessions. You need something more in your life. Emotional exhaustion, loss of interest in normal activities, depression, self-absorption. You must take action if you are going to find the key to happiness, to your happiness, collective. I feel like that key, staying in your throne, and back to that comment we just made, staying in your throne confidently, but not cockily. Okay. I don't even know if that's a word, but it sounded weird. All right. There we go. I was going to say ending messages for the collective, and we had some fly right out. No biggie in the reverse. No biggie. Three energies. Something about a third party. Somebody thought it wasn't a big deal. Yeah, it was a biggie. Yeah, it was a big deal. Nice conversation and sit in the reverse. Yeah. Something I'm getting, someone was a traitor. Like, straight up, no other way to say that. Somebody was a traitor. They turned a 2-party situation into a 3-party situation. And though they thought it wasn't going to be a big deal, it was a big fucking deal. Maybe they thought trying to come back afterwards, oh, no big deal. That's a big fucking deal. There's no room for nice conversation and sitting down and talking about it here. No thanks. One more. Do we have one more? Do we have one more? Those, they kind of went right off my thumb. They didn't come out on their own. Do we have one more for the collective? Do we have one more? Yes, we do. Everybody's, oh, this is the line from a song. Everybody's gonna live, and everybody's gonna die. And that's in the reverse up here. I'm kidding. It's someday. What was that, Mac Miller? Everybody's gotta live, and everybody's gonna die. Immediately, this falling on the Empress, this nurturing, mothering, loving energy, I just started getting that turn of phrases talking about, or it was really like a paragraph, I guess, where they're like, I believe you when you say that you would die for your children. I believe you when you say that you would die for the people that you love. But would you live for them? Will you live for them? Do you? because that's way more impressive. Will you live for you? Will you live for what you believe in? Living is harder. And it pays off much better. I already do. I live for you, for the collective, for my children, for myself, my people, my plants, my pets. I live for life. I live for love. And trust me when I say I have not always been that way. I was born a masochist. And just to be honest, I'm not here today by my own choice, by my own good choice making. I'm here because Spirit decided that here is where I need to be. Living. Absolutely. Absolutely. I appreciate you guys. I thank you for being here. I thank you for getting the likes up. I thank you all for subscribing and just, being a part of the tribe, part of the energy. Thank you. Until we speak again, my dears. Mwah.